Greetings everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Master Tatiana. So today what we're going to talk about are the personality traits. Ooh, yes. And instead of doing everybody's personality individually like I usually do, I am going to do it all in this video. All right, so the personality traits, what are they and how you even go about it? So you guys can check out my video of how to calculate the personality traits from your name. Okay, so as I already said, you get this calculation from your name. This is from the consonants of your name, guys. So you align the correspondent by number vibrations that go with the letter, and then you add it across, and if it's not a master number, you reduce it down to, you get to your single number, and then you add the sum, and then you get your personality. Whew. Okay, so your personality is very much in alignment with the ego. Okay, and what is also attached to this ego, or what is known as the ego? The body. Yeah, this body that we have. This body is also known as the vehicle that we carry to get us from point A to point B. Okay, so this personality vibration that we carry in an archetype of a number reveals to us also the traits that we will carry, and it also reveals the type of energies we will pull to us. So it's known as the magnet. You are the magnet. Yes, guys. That means you are attracting these things to you. Yes. 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 Okay. So we have personality numbers between 1 and 9. And then we also have the master personalities, 11, 22, and 33. And those vibrations are even greater. Okay. They strong. Not that they're better than you or you know that they have something that you just don't have at all. It's just their energy is a little bit more intensified. Okay, guys. All right, guys, so starting off with the personality 1. Okay, this is someone that's going to be really assertive. This is the person that is going to, you know, move and act immediately. They may appear to be a little like egotistic. They may just feel like they need to know everything, or they need to be the center of attention. But this is the one that's really going to like kind of move things. Okay, they are going to be the one to move it. Okay, so usually for this individual, what they attract a lot of followers. They do. Ones tend to attract a lot of followers. So tools, anyone with the vibrational tool, anyone that kind of want that care or that guide, like a 4 will actually follow a 1. I know, guys. Okay, so that's not only it, guys. We getting there. Okay, so we also have the personality 2. Okay, so this is a personality trait that carries a lot of nurturing, clinging energy. They may appear like they always want to be on top of you, and sometimes if they are not the one that are clingy, they have people that are clingy. Okay, so you will attract those that kind of want you. They want you, like, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? Yeah. Okay, and you may not want that per se, but the vibration that you're carrying is kind of pulling that kind of energy. But there is a way to manage that vibration that allows you to attract more the ones that are going to serve you and not drain you. So personality trait 3. You are usually the one that's very vibrant. You can't help it, right? You are one that is not afraid to talk. Is not afraid to express. Is not afraid to, you know, kind of get the crowd going. Let's go, right? And you tend to do it so well. So of course the vibrations that you are going to attract are those that want to be entertained. Yes. Those that may feel lonely or may feel like they want some advice on love, because for those that don't know, the vibrational 3 is that charming kind of energy, and it's very beautiful. So it's like, I just want to love you kind of energy. I'm sorry guys, this is the truth, right? So you will attract those kind of individuals to you, okay? So you just have to be a little bit careful, because as a 3 personality, sometimes when you get these kind of energies, you find it very beautiful, entertaining, but it also interfered in your personal love life. Yeah, usually in your love life, because someone either feels very jealous because they don't understand why you're getting all this love from everybody else, okay? All right, so the 4 personality traits. The 4 personality traits tend to move a lot with wanting to utilize their hands, wanting to go to work, wanting to figure out what could they bring back together, that they will be the one to kind of dissect things, break things apart, just to bring them back together again. And they kind of like that, you know, when people tell them like, oh, wow, that's so cool, you did that all by yourself, wow, that's awesome, that was so complicated, how you did that. And it may seem like you don't care for that attention, but deep down inside, you just like, yeah. Yes, that little ego inside, like, we got them. They can't get rid of us. They're going to always need me. Right? All right. So just know that, you know, there may be times that you may feel like people are taking advantage of you. You may feel very victimized and feeling like, oh, you just want me for what I can do. And the truth is, that's true. Right? So you need to keep, the only solution is managing that energy. I'll tell you guys at the end, okay? So there goes. Numero 5, okay? Fives are the ones that can talk. They are the ones that can express. They could get that crowd going. They could keep people engaged. They are the storytellers. They are the ones that speak most of the time very fast. Very fast. And they just like, you don't even have time to process things. You're just like, ugh. Right? So just know that as a 5 vibration, you tend to attract walk of all lives. Okay? You tend to attract people from all walks. And they tend to come to you and just feel safe. So just know, 5s, that you will have that experience of having traveled places, seen certain things. Even if you don't feel like you traveled throughout the world, you have such a great and big imagination that even when you speak to people, even if you've never been there per se, you can convince people to believe that you were there. All right, so you are definitely sometimes are going to feel like people find you to be dishonest. Okay, you will find that sometimes people will look at you like you're trying to take advantage of people because you are that seller. Okay, you can really get people to buy the cheapest the cheapest product and make it sound like it's worth $10,000, but they will buy it because you just, you know, but anyone that's observing you from the sideline is noticing certain behaviors and they're like, wait, you never did that, so why are you even going about that this way? So with the 6, you may appear to be kind of like the nosy one. The nosy one, the one that meddles into people's business, or known as that. People may feel like you always on top of them, you always overseeing them, you just cannot give people space. So this is something that will bother you because you know that all you want to do is just support. You just want to know how you can assist. You just want to be able to make sure that, you know, if they make a mistake, that they learn from it, because you are also the teacher. but you also that nurturer, most importantly. So you want to know, like, if you made a mistake, it's okay. Let's just try to do better next time. So you will give a lot of opportunities to people, but sometimes people will see it as if like, oh my God, you just drained the life out of me. Okay, so my sevens. Oh, sevens. You may find yourself having a hard time feeling that people trust you. And the reason for this is because you're very secretive. You are a lot on your own. You like to, you know, study other people, but you don't like people to study you. Sevens here. Okay, so you may find yourself feeling like, you know, I don't want to trust you. I don't know this. What's that? Is that true? That's not true. That's one of the phrases that sevens with the personality trait will say a lot. That's not true. That's not true. No, you're right. Okay, so I know the 7 as my personality trait as well. So I know that that's how some people see me, or even think that you are know-it-all, because you do dissect, you do study, and you put in the work. You do. But you don't really share too much of yourself to people. And for this reason, you start to feel people are looking at you like you're not worth trusting. And it's solely because you just don't share yourself too much. So this is definitely the time for you to kind of build up and manage that ego of yours by being able to trust that you can share, or that you can create like a circle of where you can. Okay. All right, so my 8. Oh my God. So when it comes to my 8s are the ambitionists, right? They want to execute, they want to get it done, they want to delegate, they want to tell people do it, and this is the only way you can do it. Just listen to me, right? And so you may feel that people look at you like you know-it-all, or that you're very authoritative, okay? Or that you're very controlling, you're very manipulative, and you have a lot of anger, and you're bossy. But they don't know that what you're trying to do is trying to get people in line. Get in order, guys. Come on, let's just do this, okay? All right, so moving along with the vibrational 9, okay? This is the selfless vibration. So this is the one that will sit down and listen to you, listen to your agony, because most people will come to you just to vomit their stories, their pain, their sorrow. They're like, oh, yes, and I went through this, and I went through that. Right? And you just may feel like, oh my God, this is not right. You also could also feed into their energies. This will also burden you a lot, because you done absorb so much that now you're like, where could I bomb it? Who can help me? Right? And because you have the body structure to absorb all of this, it's going to be hard for people to know when you need help, because you're not going to be one that's going to be able to actually talk it out and say, I need help, guys. Boom. There you go. That's for the personality 9s, okay? For my 11s, whoo, sit down, guys. Okay, you are this vibration that just really wants to, you know, guide people. That really wants to kind of like deliver stuff to people. And you're going to find yourself, you know, trying to tell people you should go the opposite way. No, this is the way it needs to be done. Let's come together. You know what? You can do it. You're going to be that encourager. You're going to be the one that's going to say, you can do it. I believe in you. And then find yourself in agony, because people are going to be doing what they want to do. Okay? And so you will attract those that want to be illuminated, and they know that that hype man will be you. Like, you can do it. You got this. Wow, look at this, look at that. You can create this, you can create that. You tend to be a lot. You can see the beauty of people. You can see everything that they can't see. You can see it. Okay, this may make you feel very resentful eventually, because you may feel like, you know what, I done got you over here, and you are acting like I wasn't the one that was talking to you about this. I wasn't the one that was telling you that you can do it, that you are great. And this just make you like this. want to do that to this individual, right? So you, of course, will struggle with feeling appreciated, okay? For my 22s, ooh, that hot, vibrant energy that you guys have, that is all about structure, it's all about leveling up. You're going to attract people that's going to want you for the big project, for the big ideas, putting things together. And you may find yourself dealing with a lot of laziness, okay? Because you're going to be the one that's going to really be getting the work done, right? You may even pull that kind of vibration within you, okay? So it's very important that your ideas, that your structure, the things that you're trying to put together is in order. Yes, God. You want to make sure that all these things are in order. If they are in order, then you can feel more at peace, okay? Woo. Oh, let's go. 33. Master number 33. So master number 33, at times, if not often, you are going to be feeling like you are definitely that unconditioned. Like you're going to just pull all types of walks of life, that you're going to always either come to their defense or try to see what you can do. This will either make you feel very drained. Maybe you won't even feel like you want to help people, but you will definitely pull that kind of energy towards you guys. Yes. So just know another thing, 33s, is that this vibration is really, it's really hard for you to know where you want to go. Okay? Because you don't really have a focus point. You just have one ultimate goal, and that's just to spread love Brooklyn way. I'm just playing, guys. But, you know, just spread love. You just like, I just want to spread love. And so with that, it's going to be a bit of a struggle for you to know where you want to go and how you want to move. You don't want to just work with just one particular group. You want to work with everybody. Okay? So who you will attract literally everyone. Okay? So how do we purify this energy? Please understand that your energy speaks before you open your mouth. That's something I tell everyone I work with. Your energy speaks before you open your woka. Okay? So how do you go about purifying and energizing, rising your energy? Number one, it stems from what you're doing with this body. How often are you moving this body? And are you setting intention when you're moving this body? Okay? And intention is like truly the key in the antidote to like really setting your energy into a different state. Okay? What I tend to do is, number one, whenever I'm having or I'm teaching any of my classes of meridian stretches and breathing techniques, one of the things that I ask you is like, why are you here? And then I say, what do you look to get from this session? And the reason why I ask those things is to help you give your brain direction. Okay? When your brain has direction, then you are activating your ability to hold intention. If your brain don't have no direction, you will take my training and you will leave like feeling like it was a waste of money, right? How many workshops and trainings have you ever taken and have left like, what did you get from it again? Oh, I just put it in the shelf. Not in my workshops, not in any of my trainings. Everything that I do is experiential. You are to come here to experience, for you can feel the truth inside of you. Because I don't want anyone to ever say that you got the truth from me. Oh yeah, I got the truth from her. No. Your body alone is your guide, is your truth, it's pretty much your advocate. Okay? Yeah. So just know that these single vibrations as well as these master vibrations, oftentimes you don't, when it comes to the personality trait, you don't really like it. Okay, you don't really like it. In all of my sessions and all of my training, when we speak about these personality traits, people don't like it. And I usually go with asking them how you feel people look at you, or what you think people look at you as. And before I could tell them their number, they are describing their number. Before I can even say their number, they are describing their number entirely. And then I asked them, how do you know that you carry a 22 as your personality trait? How do you know that you carry a 5? How do you know that you carry a 4, a 1, a 2, or 3? Right? And they will say, I don't even know. You do know. I tell them, you do know. It is the essence that you cannot see, taste, or feel. It is beyond your 5 senses. Your 5 senses is what we utilize to allow you to tap into that knowing self. That knowing self that you can't even explain. What we call it most of the time is, I just had that gut feeling. I just had that gut feeling. Okay? And that gut feeling can increase and can activate itself again if you start to sensitize your body again. We have been through so much in our lives that we have numbed ourselves. We have generations of layers of ourselves. So even people I have worked with, they said, you know what, Master Tatiana, I never suffered. I had good mom, a good father. I had good parents. I had my siblings. I had my own room. I had everything I wanted. Why am I going through these things? The truth is that there's such thing called generational trauma, okay? Generational passing. Okay, and so what you don't know is the history of your family. And so sometimes I dare my clients to tap into their relatives and ask their grandparents, hey, how was your upbringing? What you went through? What was grandma? What was your mother? What was your father? You know, like, try to dive into that space where you could kind of see, wow, this person went through some stuff, and these are things that they don't ever talk about. And so now we have to deal with that load on us. With that being said, guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed this personality this personality runoff that I did. If you guys do want me to dissect it much more in depth, please don't hesitate to leave that below, and then I will consider doing individual dissection, and I'll give everyone a good like 6 to 10 minutes of their vibrations and how they can rise and raise their vibration to be more in alignment to getting this ego in check, okay, with discipline and love, okay? Because there's a way to give discipline and love al mismo tiempo, same time. All right, so happy New Year's, guys. We are here in 2021. I'm so happy. Yes. Bye now.